In this week's motivational video, I wanted to share with you my thoughts on excelling at what you do. What are the characteristics of people who excel at what they do? Well, the Bible identifies 5 traits of those who make it to the top. Number 1, people who excel work with enthusiasm. Emerson once said, "Nothing great has ever been accomplished without enthusiasm." Regardless of whether the job is big or small, give it your best. Great performers give their best effort, no matter what the size of the audience. Scripture says this, "Whatever your task is, put your whole heart and soul into it, as work done for the Lord and not merely for men." Number 2, people who excel sharpen their skills. They never stop developing, growing, learning, and improving. Scripture says this, "If the axe is dull and its edge unsharpened, more strength is needed. But skill will bring success." It takes more than desire to excel. It takes skill. Never forget that. It takes skill. Remember, you're never wasting time when you are sharpening your axe. That could be homework in class, that is practice in any extracurricular activity you do. Number 3, people who excel keep their word. They are reliable. They can be counted on to do what they say they'll do. So they excel because people of integrity are rare in our society. Scripture says everyone talks about how loyal and faithful they are, but just try to find someone who really is. Reliability beats talent in the long run. Number 4, people who excel maintain a positive attitude. Even under pressure or change or unrealistic demands, they don't allow themselves to become negative. Complainers never excel at anything except complaining. Scripture says, "Do all things without grumbling or arguing, and you will shine out like a light in a dark world." And remember this, if the boss is angry with you, don't quit. A quiet spirit will quiet his bad temper. And finally, people who excel do more than is expected. This is a secret that every successful person has discovered in their life. You'll never excel by only doing what is required, the bare minimum. Jesus said this, "If anybody forces you to go a mile with him, do more. Go 2 miles. So finally, Oscar Hammerstein once told a story of seeing the top of the head of the Statue of Liberty up close from a helicopter. What impressed him was the incredible detail the artist had sculpted on the area of the statue that the artist never expected anyone to see. The artist had no idea man would someday fly above the head of a statue. So when you are tempted to cut corners and think no one will ever know, remember God is looking down and sees everything you do. So again, to recap, excelling at what you do, people who excel work with enthusiasm. They sharpen their skills. They keep their word. They maintain a positive attitude and do more than is expected. Now go out and be the change you want the world to be.